Hello my friends, welcome to another Lissa video. Today I want to talk about why I think that I have been able to maintain a raw vegan diet for well over 500 days. I'm not sure the exact date right now, but if you click in the description below, I am keeping a tally of how many days I've been a raw vegan. So that's in the description if you want to check. It's well over 500 days, so I wanted to talk about how I think I've been able to do it. Because in the last 12 years or so, I have tried off and on, here and there, like over 100 times to be a raw vegan. I've always wanted to be a raw vegan, and I've always admired people who were eating raw vegan style, but I could never figure out why. I could only go a couple weeks. I think the longest I went was about 2 months, but I would always get really heavy cravings. I was always tired. I did feel good in many other ways, but it just wasn't what everyone said it would be, and I couldn't figure out why for me it wasn't working until now. Obviously, one of the main reasons I think that I was able to maintain this lifestyle for as long as I have is because I eat low fat. Before, I was gorging on avocados, like 1 or 2 a day. I was eating lots of coconut and using lots of oils, like olive oil and coconut oil. And I was eating tons of nuts. Like, don't get me wrong, fat's okay, and we need fats. But I was eating so much that some of my days were well over 50% fats, which is nuts. And I wasn't eating enough fresh fruits and vegetables. My salads were little itty bitty, so I wasn't eating enough calories from fresh fruits and vegetables. Most of my calories actually were coming from fats, and that was causing a lot of sugar problems. I would eat berries or something like that, and then I would wonder why I was having a sugar crash after lunch and craving everything under the sun because I had cashews in my smoothie in the morning, or put a whole avocado in there with bananas. And it didn't make sense to me, but now it does. So I'm sharing that with all of you just in case you're having the same issues that I was. I know some people need a little more fat than others, but I want to keep it on the low fat end. And I did a video on this just recently about how you can tell when you've had too much fat. The link I will put in the description below. Anyways, the main reason I think that I have maintained a raw vegan diet for well over 500 days is because I am not a purist. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that I eat cooked food, because I don't. None of my food is cooked. It may have gone in the dehydrator for an hour or two to warm up sometimes. I do, in my meal plan, I have a lot of recipes that include the dehydrator, but we're never fully dehydrating stuff. There is only one recipe in there with a fully dehydrated thing, and that's the banana crepes, but you only fully dehydrate the banana crepe part to make the crepe, but that's it. I don't use it to fully dehydrate things so that they're rock hard and hard to digest. I use it to warm things up and enhance flavors. That's really all. Just 1 or 2 hours in there, and that's fine. But I do not believe in, for me, being a purist. I don't think that limiting myself to only fruits and vegetables and keeping my fat even low down to 5%, I don't think that that is what would keep me on a raw vegan diet. What keeps me on a raw vegan diet is the fact that I still include certain things in my food, like nutritional yeast and coconut aminos, garlic and spices and things like that. They help me to stay on this raw vegan diet. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I had eliminated absolutely everything. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are a purist, that's totally cool. I admire you for doing that, but I can't do that. I am not ready to. Maybe one day I'll be able to let garlic go. Maybe one day I'll be able to let go of nutritional yeast, or, you know, using cashews in my food, stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll be able to, but in order to stay raw, because I have food addiction issues, I can't let certain things go. I am eating better than the majority of the population. I eat a lot of fiber. I eat 90 to 100 grams of fiber a day, and I can do that because I include these certain things. If you don't want to include them, that's cool. If you include them and you notice that you have a headache after eating nutritional yeast, or your tummy hurts after eating garlic, then get rid of them. It's just that simple. If they don't bother you, then keep them around. Maybe limit them. It's up to you where you want to go with that. But I personally love adding that kind of stuff because it allows me to eat massive salads, and it allows me to be creative and have a little bit more variety, make interesting meals, create stuff for you guys, because I know a lot of people are coming from a standard American diet or coming from even a junk food vegan diet, and they need more raw foods in their life, less cooked foods. And by being creative and having really tasty stuff, sometimes you need those ingredients, and sometimes they're necessary to help someone get off the really bad stuff. So again, that is one of the main reasons why I think that I've stayed raw vegan for as long as I have. There are days where I don't eat any of that stuff. There are days where I just eat dates and lemon juice and a little spice in my salad dressings, and I don't do apple cider vinegar and garlic and stuff. But they're rare days, and I have them every once in a while, but I do, again, like the variety, and I know you guys do too. So I'm not saying to not be a purist, but I'm saying that if a purist mindset is going to make you fall off, then stop thinking about that. And the whole thing comes with the organic foods too. I don't eat all organic. I can't afford it. I would rather stay a raw vegan by eating conventional foods and being able to afford it than to fall off because I'm not eating enough and not getting enough variety. All of this because I'm only looking for organic foods. I can't do that. I need to stay a raw vegan. So if eating conventional fruits and vegetables is what it takes for me to stay here, then that's what I'm going to do. My body is really clean, so it's going to deal with the pesticides and all of that easier than if I was eating pizza pockets and pasta and cereal for breakfast or whatever. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Click like if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. You can find me at Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouFood, all at Raw Food Romance. And stay tuned, there's gonna be lots of videos coming up. You can get my 30-day meal plan, which is the link in the description below to get that. There's 30 days and 90 recipes, so each day you're having something different every day for a whole month. So, and you can use it as a recipe book if you want. You can just go in there and select certain recipes, or you can do it as a meal plan. It's up to you. It's exactly how I eat, so I'm just sharing that with you guys if you want to follow along. And I'm going to go have a giant salad now. So, till the next video, guys, fruit on.